Hello everyone, welcome to Shanghai, the Chinese Grand Prix in F1 2020. The race that got cancelled so many times that it has a record of being cancelled, the number one record of being the most cancelled race there's ever been in a calendar, because of one thing and one thing only: COVID-19 basically made it where, I don't know, it just wasn't allowed. And really, the 2020 season was very, very short. But here is our grid for me to stop yapping.
From Valtteri Bottas, the Finn starts from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Kvyat, Verstappen, Esteban Ocon, Jones, Vettel, Magnussen, Sete Camara, and Charles Leclerc, Albon, Gasly, Lando Norris, and Matsushita, Schumacher, Stroll, Nicholas Latifi, and Guan Yu Zhou, De Vries, Giotto, Giovinazzi, and Callum Islands. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
As we know, Crofty is right, is about to be lights out in Shanghai. Also, the next race after Melbourne, so this might be a look into what might be happening in the race. But anyways, here is the grid lights, and we go racing in Shanghai in China, as we see everybody getting off at the start. And there's already an incident happening. That's one of the many cars. Let's have a replay right here. Let's see what happened wrong. I think Doki Dynamic car just didn't steer really and just crashed into each other. I don't know what happened. But yeah, here's Esteban Ocon. He was just in the crossfire, and Max over here in his new Mercedes. I think he was just boxed in. He was boxed in from both ends, so he just had to also come in and crash into another. But here is Christiansen. He just had a really, really good start, and as he was wanting to turn in, I don't really know who to blame. I guess Christianus, because you just can't go. I guess you can. I don't really know. Most likely a racing incident. Really, it's a racing incident in turn one. Everything can happen. But anyways, here is Christianus on one of the newer rookies. I think it's Sergio. Some rookie. I don't know his name, but here he goes down the inside. Anyways, here is also Christianus on Sebastian Vettel in the second Mercedes. Hopefully he won't crash him out, because we also see a lot of damage on the side pods on the left side. But and there's a kaboom, and there's also damage for the Aston Martin, who crashes into the Red Bull, the white Red Bull, and there's also yellow flags. Might be a safety car. Yes, that's a safety car now as well. We see the Aston Martin just crashing into the Red Bull. Just too much speed, and I think that's a race ruin for that at Aston Martin. But anyways, here is Valtteri Bottas coming into the pits for his pit stop under the safety car. As it's a clean pit stop, nothing wrong. Medium tires on and softs off. Same here for Christianus. A little bit slower stop. I don't know why. I think they just should have gotten that better, but it's racing, pit stops racing. But anyways, here is our safety car, and this is the end of the safety car. And we go racing because Valtteri is flying through the track, and it's also green flags. We go racing again. As we also see Daniel Kvyat, trying to overtake Valtteri Bottas, and meanwhile, one of the George Russell defending from Christianus, who is also trying to overtake the cars as well. We see both front drivers who are in the race are defending as much, because we also see not Lando, come on, damn it. Anyways, we have George Russell who is trying to defend, and here comes Christianus after so many laps to overtake him down the inside. Could have been a better overtake, but okay. I mean, like, you can't hold up a driver that long, you know. But anyways, we have another yellow flag, and that is Nicholas Latifi going to stop the car. And as well, we have another safety car, 2 safety cars. That's kind of rare on its own. But anyways, we have the end of the safety car, and we have Christianus in a higher position, and now he's gonna be trying to get the other position through Daniel Kvyat, who will go defensive down the side. As we also see just Christianus going down the outside and down the inside into the third corner or second to just take the position. Anyways, as Daniel Kvyat also comes back on Christianus, he will be trying to overtake him down the outside, but Christianus has the inside, and well, that doesn't really work out because this is also the final lap, meaning that Valtteri Bottas wins the race, the Shanghai International Circuit race. Why did I say the full name? I don't know. But anyways, Christianus comes in second, and Daniel Kvyat comes in third. What a race to watch.
There'll be many smiles at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take the win here in Shanghai. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, the safety car completely
What?
changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it. But
You've been listening this entire time?
Situation in a good position.
I totally forgot you were dead, but also I have another one.
For Formula One. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed.